So I previously made a video called 24 Hours in Rome where I was with my sister Palma and we showed you all our favourite places in Rome, but this is more of a vlog, just kind of coming along with my day, one of my last days in Rome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Romana and I am from Rome originally, but I'm half Irish, half Italian. I lived in Rome until I was 19 and now I just come back to Rome to see my family and my friends on holidays. So I really do miss this city, but I live in the UK now. I've just moved to Bristol recently. So my life has changed quite a bit. My lifestyle has changed. Wow! Hello Ele, come stai?
Bene.
Che ti sei presa? What did you get?
So a croissant with custard and almonds.
Oh,
Very
nice.
nice. And this is yours?
This is mine with marmellata di visciole. And then I got ginseng cappuccino.
Just a regular one.
Just a regular one. For an extraordinary gal. I just want to say I am so lucky to have Eleonora in my life. We always have the best chats ever, super deep chats. I only see her every like 4 or 5 months, but we have the best friendship. We always pick up where we left off and we just go really, really deep, and I'm very grateful for you.
I am for you.
I'm having an apple at home in between all my meeting all my friends. I honestly feel the fruit in Rome is just so delicious. So it got me thinking a little bit, being in Rome, about like body image, because I have been eating a lot of food that I don't usually eat, like a lot of sugar, a lot of extra carbs. I noticed that my body feels a little bit different. I feel a bit more bloated, my belly's a bit bigger, and I was thinking, I've had such a wonderful time. I'm not going to punish myself going home to England in 2 days and think, oh, I should punish myself now and give up sugar, give up carbs, give up this, do a detox, train loads. No, I'm just going to treat going back to England as my normal life and go back to my normal routine of eating healthy with, you know, 80% healthy, 20% have a little bit of a cheat meal. And I actually shouldn't even use that word, because cheat, being naughty, eating like naughty food. No food is naughty or a cheat. Food is just food. And yes, some foods will give us more nutritional value and some food will give us less nutritional value. But the most important thing is to just appreciate our body and see it for what it is. A vessel that allows us to do all these amazing things, to live through all these experiences and make all these memories. Why do we get so fixated on a number on the scales, or what we look like, or how our clothes fit? It really doesn't matter. And I find so many of my friends who look amazing will comment on their weight and will comment on how they feel, and they look incredible. And I was thinking, in years to come, we're going to look back at pictures of our bodies and think, wow, my body was so fit and healthy, and now I've got this and now I've got that, and we'll be complaining about new stuff. But if we can't be present and be in the moment now of how we feel and appreciate how we look now, and it doesn't mean I have to love my body, be in love with myself, but just accept myself, accept my body as it is, because we have no other body. Our body, our physical manifestation in this world, is the only house that we have. The only permanent residence that we hold is in our own skin. So why neglect it and berate it and just judge ourselves and be mean to ourselves when we have this incredible miracle of a body that brings us through our day, allows us to make all these memories? Why not just appreciate it? It's much simpler, instead of criticizing ourselves for having a cheat meal or for having extra carbs or extra sugar or extra gelato. I don't care. I will have the gelato. I will have the pizza because I want to eat it, and no one's going to stop me, and I will not judge myself for it. That's my little rant done. Now I'm heading to meet my friend in the centre of Rome on her lunch break, my friend Ilaria. So she only really has an hour, so I don't think I'm going to be able to film. Who knows though? I don't think I'm going to be able to film much, but I'm going to show you my few little nice things on my way there. The weather hasn't been great, but I'm wearing my sunglasses to give myself the illusion that it's sunny. This bridge, Ponte Sisto, is one of my favourite bridges. I feel like the vibe in Rome is so relaxed, even though it's a busy, bustling city and there's so much going on and so many people live here. People never seem that stressed. People always seem to be like strolling around, like just doing their thing. I like that. This pizzeria here is delicious, Roscioli. It's pizza al taglio, which means that you get small pieces and you can choose quite a few different types. It's quite expensive, but it's a delicious pizzeria. I'm not going to go right now because, as I said, I'm going to meet my friend, but I have had so much pizza the last few days that I'm not gonna eat any pizza right now because I am pizzaed out of it. So now that I'm approaching the city centre more, it's getting a lot busier with tourists because this is around where all the biggest landmarks are. So everyone is out having their lunch. When you live in a different city, there's completely big shifts in your day-to-day life, in your routine. Obviously the weather's different. What you do day to day is different. Like here they love aperitivo and dinners. In England it's more like brunches. I socialise through yoga a lot, but every city is different and you've got to embrace what it has to give, don't you? You can't just impose your way of living on where you live. You've got to sort of adapt. And I do think because I'm half Irish, half Italian, I've learned to adapt a lot to my circumstances. And I like to come here on holidays and enjoy all that it has to give. I love enjoying the food in Rome and I love seeing my family and friends. That's Eccoci. Vai, saluta. Carina. Che eleganza, wow. Vedi che bello. I met my friend Ilaria and we went to the Spanish Steps and they've laid out the beautiful flowers on the steps as well, which I love. And now I'm heading to see my dad in his office. That is Castel Sant'Angelo. Beautiful. You could actually climb up there and get, I'm not sure if you're getting a proper view, I'm going to give you another one now. But it rained a little bit just there. It's very pretty. I've actually not been there in years. And here you've got a gorgeous park. Here's another side of it. It's so peaceful on these grounds. Gorgeous place to come on your lunch break. I love the trees in Rome, the way they fold into each other and make way for these beautiful long viali that look quite intimate, but they're actually quite big roads. I feel so happy just walking around Rome and exploring places I've been to before. I do feel a little bit overwhelmed today because this always happens to me as I approach my last days in Rome. I try to fit in so much and it's a constant lesson that you can never do everything that you want. And I guess every time you go on a holiday, it's the same thing. But I always feel a little bit of sadness because I'm like, oh, I didn't see this person, I didn't see that person. So if anyone is watching and I didn't get to see you, it's just overwhelming and hard to fit in every single person. Se qualcuno sta guardando e non ci siamo visti, mi dispiace tanto, perché è difficile incastrare tutto quando sono qui a Roma. That's a little thing for my Italian friends. I don't know if they'll be watching this, but yeah, I certainly feel a little overwhelmed, a little sad that I'm leaving. But, you know, I will be back. And I have to think I've done as much as I can in the time that I had. And there is no pressure to do anything specific, because at the end of the day, I'm on holiday. So I'm enjoying just chilling.